So as most of you know, yesterday's video was talking about the internet sensation Stomedy and how he was exposing me and Leafy is queer.
Your name sounds like when you go to the doctor and then the doctor tells you, take 2 Pyrocynical a day, so you will heal, yeah? Like a fucking prescription.
Quick side note as well, someone actually made fan art of Pyrocynical. Hopefully I'm going to try and get it licensed and you should be able to buy it in your local drugstore. Hopefully the main purpose of Pyrocynical will be to relieve the effects of watching any one of Stomedy's YouTube videos. But anyways, after reacting to yesterday's video, I came to the conclusion that Stomedy was pretty much dead at this point. He was pretty much an old packet of Maltesers left to dry up in the sun, so I left him to slowly die on his own. But then someone actually posted a really interesting link on the Pyrocynical subreddit. Stomedy makes fake Leafy account as excuse for deleting video, even though it clearly isn't the real Leafy. Gone wrong, gone right, gone left, Minecraft, gone sexual. So the video that I talked about yesterday of Stomedy roasting me and Leafy, he actually deleted that a couple hours later, and he's uploaded a follow-up video onto another one of his channels called How to Terminator, and on that channel he's uploaded a video called Leafy is Here Apologizes to Stomedy. And by that like ratio, this is definitely an honest 100% video that is in no way faked in any way whatsoever.
Hey guys, welcome to How to Terminator. Yes, that's the channel name. youtube.com/how to Terminator. Yes, because I'm gonna terminate everything.
So already on this new video, the fucking Malteser sea cow has actually gave me some kind of clinical depression. I gotta be honest, if this guy knocks down my door saying he's gonna terminate me, I just fucking laugh at his face. Like, I'm literally getting death threats from a fucking Malteser. You know what, actually, I take it back. Stomedy isn't a Malteser. You know when you're eating your Cocoa Pops and there's that last Cocoa Pop in your bowl and it's covered in milk and you actually don't have enough effort to eat it, so you just leave it there to rot. That's Stomedy. He's the last Cocoa Pop there. No one gave a shit about.
So, the reason I'm making this video is to address a situation, okay? So, a lot of you guys have been leaving me messages like this, like very nice messages like this one over here. It says, why did you delete the video of you roasting Leafy? Who is the big vagina now?
I don't know what kind of drug he's been smoking or class A drug that he shoved up his ass, but if he thinks being called a big vagina is quote unquote a nice comment, literally being called meat flaps in the YouTube comment section, and he's taking that as a compliment, either he is actually like physically retarded, or the YouTube comments are actually that bad that he's literally taking insults as positives now. He's given into the skin insanity on CSGO. Now let me just make a little side note and explain to you what the skin insanity is for future reference. The CSGO skin insanity takes many forms, and usually it's only diagnosed when it's too late to treat the individual. The skin insanity has many symptoms, some of which include trying to become a full-time YouTuber, appearing on Drama Alert to promote your channel, getting you more YouTube revenue, therefore feeding the skin insanity, and lastly but most deadly, originating from Russia. Look, if any of you are Russian and watching this video, I love Russian people, but the actual physical amount of middle-aged Russian men that try and scam me on CSGO for my Sanjun P250s, like, you can just fuck off, mate. Skin insanity manifests in retards who have way too much disposable income and spend about half of that betting their shitty Sanjun skins on CSGO Lounge. And then in about 10 years time, their mum will feel so sorry for them, they'll buy them a CSGO knife, and then the kid will bet that and just fucking lose it all in a second. That's when the individual snaps and just completely loses it, hence the skin insanity. Skin insanity. Stomedy is a class 7 of terminal skin insanity. Nothing can be done. It's probably genetic as well, so his fucking family will have it. There's only 2 definite ways to cure the skin insanity. Firstly is to cancel their bank account so they can't bet any more shitty skins on CSGO Lounge. Secondly is the much more humane way, stick a Fulton on their body and launch them into space and watch their head explode. If you or anyone you know or love has been affected by the CSGO skin insanity, please use this email or call this number now. If any of you think I'm fabricating or making up the skin insanity, it's a real thing and claims hundreds of lives a year. I'm going to show you a clip now of a certain individual who had chronic skin insanity and he's now reduced to making 9/11 tribute videos in Minecraft.
What is up, YouTube? And today I'm bringing you some 9/11 special Minecraft, and I made this myself, and you can see it's just a little thing. There's 2 towers, a plane, and a flag, and yeah, you'll see what happens. Just wanted to give you guys a little special since it's 9/11. hope you guys enjoyed this, and please subscribe and take a moment of silence for 9/11.
He said at the end of the video, take a moment of silence for 9/11, while then blowing up a recreation of the Twin Towers. At no point was that a tribute, and to be fair, if it was a tribute video, like for example, if you're doing a tribute to World War II, you wouldn't recreate the events of Jews being tortured, would you? You know, that's not really the point of a tribute video. And then the kid seals himself off in obsidian walls, probably to cry in a corner while the Skin Insanity claims the rest of his body. This is what Skin Insanity can do. It is deadly and will destroy your life if it gets hold of you. Please, seek help if you feel any symptoms of Skin Insanity. Thank you, and now let's go back to talking about the Malteser.
You wanna know the reason to why I deleted the video, right? Okay, the reason I deleted the video was because Leafy accepted that he was wrong and apologized. That's right, he did. Okay?
That's the face of a man who's telling the truth. If I saw this guy in LA Noire, I'd believe every story he says. Everyone accuses him of killing his family. Apparently there were witnesses. No, I'd believe Stomedy. Stomedy is an honest man.
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Guess who it is? Guess again. Wrong!
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Mueller?
Man, I'm about to knock the teeth out of his fucking mouth, you know.
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
Man, I hate English. God damn, what the fuck? Ah!
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Mueller?
My life is fucking boring, man. I'm telling you, man. I have no friends. I have no enemies. I have nothing, man. Ah, shit. Yeah.
Rockstar Games, if you're watching this video, please develop a sequel to LA Noire. LA Noire Stomedy's story. A look into the life of the internet sensation Stomedy and exposing him for being a part-time serial killer.
Here is the message that Leafy sent me, you know, last night. So, the message says, I'm sorry for all the damages caused to your channel. My channel is based on satire content, meaning everything that I upload is just for entertainment purposes. You get it? It's just for entertainment purposes, okay? Don't go attacking people.
Now that's a totally fair point, you know. Reaction commentaries usually try to mock what the person's doing, not the individual, so we don't really like it when people take it upon themselves to white knight the channel and absolutely hate on them, because at the end of the day, it is just for goofs, you know, it's not really to instigate any kind of hate. But the one thing that kind of undoes everything that Stomedy's talking about right now is from Leafy's apology. If you look at Leafy's YouTube channel, he has a verified tick. You get that tick if you have over 100,000 YouTube subscribers or 1,000 Google Plus followers, but fuck Google Plus, that's cancer. Notice how the verified tick is not next to the Leafy channel, which Stomedy is quoting from. And to make matters even worse, Leafy himself comments on the video saying it doesn't even have the verified tag, so the actual YouTuber himself has just called out Stomedy on the video being entirely fake.
And then he says, my fans are little kids who don't understand the meaning of satire comedy. Ooh, he just called you little kids. Oh man, this guy here, this guy here, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Honestly, in my conclusion, the Skin Insanity in Stomedy has grown to such an extent, he now thinks his Leafy is here. He created an entire YouTube account of Leafy is here, and he is now messaging himself, thinking that his Leafy is here. The overwhelming amount of Skin Insanity has split his personality into two. You have Stomedy and Leafy is here Stomedy. Two completely different personalities that think the other totally exists. At this point, Stomedy has totally lost it. He needs serious help. If any of you know Stomedy or live near him, go to his house, give him a hug, and then just stick him in the back of your van and drive him to the city dump, please. He's too dangerous for YouTube.
And because he was man enough to apologize to me, you know, I just took down the video. There was no point of, you know, living it up and continue fighting, you know, if he apologized. You know, man, I'm a grown man. If you apologize to me, you know, we shake hands and call it goodbye, you know. Yeah, so, yeah, that's all. That's the reason I deleted the video. It's because he apologized to me, okay? Yeah, have a nice day.
Well, I'm pretty sure you didn't delete the video because Leafy quote-unquote apologized to you. You probably deleted it because you called me and Leafy rapists and pedophiles and a bunch of other stuff that you use with little to no context.
How do you know they're not molesters? Huh? Pedophiles. You know, something like that.
And I'm 90% sure that you're breaking several community guidelines by accusing other content creators of being rapists and pedophiles. But I'm gonna end the video there. Hopefully Stormedy will just stop making videos now. The skin insanity is too far in. He'll just dissolve into dust. Thank you all so much for watching. 1 like equals 1 P250 sand dune skin.
She keeps the sunset bright with movement in her eyes. She knows she gets away with murder. Swallows up your heart of gold, and I don't know just where we've got to go.
Man, I'm about to knock the teeth out of his fucking mouth, you know.